everyone, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I really annoyingly just filmed this entire video and then accidentally deleted it off my camera, so I'm filming it again. Yay! Great job, Han. Okay, most of April I was sat in front of my computer doing pattern instructions and digitising sewing patterns, sort of boring things like that. So progress has been made in terms of patterns being ready, but not too much sewing got done last month. However, I'm going to show you a few things I've made. So this is my Evie bralette. That is the first step in something becoming one of my patterns. After the design process, making a sample, it then gets given a name. So this is the Evie bralette, but no more work has been done, so don't expect this pattern anytime soon. It might jump to the start of the queue because I think I might make myself a sports bra outfit, which I think will be quite useful, might be a good tutorial. So we might end up doing that one fairly soon. But I've made this from a pink stretch mesh. I'm going to link the eBay shop where I brought it from down below. I've paired it with this beautiful powder blue stretch lace. And if you want to get your hands on some of this, I do have it in my Etsy shop. Which just goes so nicely with the pink. And I've paired it with a pearl pink fold over elastic, which I think it's my favourite fold over elastic. I think I've mentioned that before. It's the pearl pink one. So if you want some, go and grab some. But yes, that was the last thing I was going to show you, so I'm really confused right now. Okay, I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you Jamie. Let me show you Jamie. So the next thing I've got on the mannequin is my Jamie bodysuit, and I am a huge fan of this pattern. I know it's my own pattern and I shouldn't really say things like that, but I love this pattern, and I know so many of you do too, because you keep asking me when this pattern's going to be out, and I am working on it, I promise. I've got my Maxine pattern to release about the 20th-ish of May, and then this one slightly afterwards. So this is going to be available sort of bodysuit and separate, so you'll be able to sew the bra and the panties separately. It's going to be available sort of as a few different bundles and stuff, so that's going to be fun. I'll be introducing you to all of that as it comes out. But yes, so I've made it from this gorgeous floral scuba from Fabric Styles. Their scuba fabric collection right now is amazing, so go and check it out if you're as obsessed with scuba fabric as I am. It's got this gorgeous floral print, and I don't know if you can sort of tell on this bodysuit, but it kind of snakes down the fabric in such a really lovely shape. So yeah, I'm not one of those people that kind of just folds their fabric over and just plops their pattern pieces on it. I literally position every single pattern piece over the best parts of the print to make the most of it, and I think it's worth spending that bit of extra time doing that if you are sort of a bit maybe OCD or you want to make the most of the print. I think it's definitely worth it. So I actually think this is a really flattering shape. Now that might sound funny because you might think, oh no, I've got bits that would hang out here, and that was my first thought, let me tell you. But the shape of the leg, it's not so high as, you know, it's too high. It's not so low as it kind of cuts you off, so it gives you kind of a nice leg length, and this is actually really flattering, and you might not believe me until you try it, but I was surprised. I'm just gonna say, when I put it on, I was expecting to have little bulges here and bulges there. Bulge, that's such a horrible word, sorry. But no, it is a flattering shape, and I just love it. So I think this is actually going to go really well with my Shirley cold shoulder kimono. I'm not sure I'm going to call it cold shoulder kimono, because I think you can sew it up as well, so it's not sort of cold shoulder, but I think that's a nice little detail. So I think it's going to go really nicely with that, maybe as a beach cover up, and turn this into a swimsuit. I think this shape really lends itself to swimwear, and I'm going to do a tutorial on sewing it with your swimwear fabrics, linings, and all your elastics and things like that, how you can sew this as a swimsuit. So I'm looking forward to that. I just love this pattern. Okay, what's next? So this is the bra that is basically just the top half of the bodysuit. Again, I've used a fabric from Fabric Styles. I love it. It's got this grey background. I think I've spoke about this fabric before because I've used it before. And I've paired it with this grey, silvery grey strap elastic and silvery grey fold over elastic. It's one of my most popular and one of my most used. It's like pink and grey, and maybe black occasionally, is the sort of fold over elastic that I use. I just think this silvery grey goes with everything, and especially with this because it's literally the same colour as the back of the fabric. So this is obviously a long line fit, but I do have plans for a sort of shorter version of the same kind of idea, different pattern. It won't be sort of a style with this one, but I think I might bundle them together into a pattern cute pattern bundle at some point if long line's not your thing but you love the cutout detail, so that is in the works as well. I am going to show you the panties just quickly, though I didn't make them this month and I'm pretty sure I've talked about them on a sew and tell video before, but I didn't actually make these this month. But it's about half of the bodysuit, so this is what it's going to look like. So this is going to be available just as a pattern on its own as well, but I have included a few sort of more style lines, lace overlays, so that is coming up too, so if you just want the panties on their own. So this is going to be my first free pattern. So I've got some plans for this pattern in terms of tutorials coming up soon. They will be sort of skills that you can apply to any panty pattern if high-waisted panties aren't your thing. I'm going to be doing sewing them up as swimwear, how you can make them into bikini bottom using the right fabrics, linings and elastics. So the method of doing that, and then adding your own style lines on, lace overlays, and these will be things you can apply to any basic panty or bra sewing pattern. So if high-waisted isn't your thing, then you can still benefit from these tutorials if it's something that you are interested in. So yes, I really love the fit of these. It's not sort of a high leg, so it kind of creates sort of a kind of funny shaped high-waisted pair of pants, but it's not so low as it kind of cuts you off too soon, so yeah, I think it's a really nice fit on these. So I got this fabric from the Rag Market, and it's got this like stormy marbly print and like random bits of this orangey colour, and I just love it. It's really fun to kind of piece your pattern pieces, position your pattern pieces where you want them sort of to make the most of the print, so that's been really fun with this print. So yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about for April. This is the second time I'm filming this video, so I'm hoping I didn't miss anything out the second time around. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time. Bye!